You did, well, you can go swimming.
Does this thing have sound?
Come and let's take a look at you. Let's take a look at you.
Did you bring your trunks?
There's
I
Wayne.
don't want to go.
You don't want to.
Listen, and look what's sticking out of Wayne's head.
Well,
What?
Balloons?
The balloons. You look like.
Mom, you need to do that.
Oh, yeah.
with Wayne.
That's
Oh, I have my
cute.
thing.
is it recording?
It is recording.
Okay, well, can I make my introductory remarks now?
It's right. Sharon, introductory remarks.
Sharon, I'm going to make introductory remarks. Okay, I want to welcome everybody to the Sharon graduation. We've been waiting for this day for many, many years. She finally graduated. Nobody ever thought she'd do it. You know, hard enough to get in. Nobody ever thought she'd do it. And so it's a shock to everybody's system that she finally made it through. We don't know whether she'll pass the bar. For all we know, she'll screw that up. You know, but I mean, but you know, for the time, excuse me.
What did he say?
For the time being, it's a happy
Turn
day
the camera away from
because there's a reasonably good chance she'll get her degree tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
He wouldn't.
Not over my CDs.
And they thought the Iranian prisoners treatment was going on. Look at this. On videotape too, see?
The abuse.
The abuse.
So hopefully this will be a fine weekend for all of us as we celebrate this occasion. There are other things that we're celebrating this weekend. We're just a few weeks away from the 4th of July.
What about the back of his neck?
So there's a
Mission accomplished.
big event coming up
This is not heavy
on the
duty
4th
enough.
of July. And so far this has been a good year. You know, we're involved in a war overseas, but it could be worse. The world. And,
Could be worse. There could be peace. There could be far more ear hair.
So I just want to take this occasion to welcome you to this graduation.
All right.
And I hope that you'll all have a very fine time.
Good introduction.
Excuse me, I'm not done.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. He's done.
Wait, what did I just miss?
He's done.
I'm done.
He's not done.
I'll tell you what.
He's never done.
I'll tell
Until
you-
you're on a tape.
I'll tell you what I'm done. If you don't mind, can you put the red light on?
It's on, isn't it?
Okay, you got it going? All right,
Yeah.
just want to make sure.
You're gonna need help carrying
What we're
this
gonna
stuff
do this
down, right?
weekend-
Hey,
I think I wanna change my
Gotta say
clothes.
hello to Nana.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. Can I ask you a question?
Wayne,
Okay, I've done it before. Here, let me get
Wait a
close.
minute. I'm gonna go change my clothes. Are you changing yours?
No, I'm
All right,
fine.
then I'll
Okay.
be back.
Now, let me
you don't
ask you
need to. You
this.
look great.
I look okay.
Yeah.
You look fine.
Please
It's just
don't
So why
change.
did you say I should change my clothes?
I didn't say you should change. I said you might want to change. So
Yeah,
just
don't
notice I
change. You
care.
look great. Very casual. If you want to run over and get your bathing suit, you can, but
I can do that.
you can do that during the party. Because we'll probably get hot and then
Marty,
maybe we'll go swimming.
Marty.
I just,
Carol,
I gotta turn this.
Okay, I just want to.
Where did you go, here?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm taking a picture.
Okay, you ready to answer questions?
I'm
Okay.
ready to ask questions.
So
There you go.
tell me about this joyous occasion that this is your youngest granddaughter, right? And she's finally out of school, huh?
And it isn't every day that I have a son-in-law who's legitimately graduating from law school today.
Your son-in-law?
Yeah,
Oh, you have not
What do you mean
seen
your son-in-law?
well, I think here.
Oh, you mean Marty? Oh, you mean Marty?
I mean,
Oh, Marty worked very hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard for him because he didn't do very well in school himself, as you recall. So I think this has been a good education. Did you ever think Sharon was going to make it?
I knew she'd make it.
You sure? But you weren't
I was
sure.
positive.
You were
No, no,
positive the
I
whole
was
time?
positive.
I was expecting like
Okay.
Yeah,
What?
absolute confidence.
We're doing a video. We're doing an interview.
Because I know a lot of people didn't think that she was going to make it. I know
Well,
that.
they
right?
didn't understand.
They didn't understand
all
that
the
she was going to make it,
excitement
that she had the
was gonna
support of her father, even though she bitches about him a lot, you know? But,
No, I'd say come here, right over.
Yeah, but this interview's not coming out as sharp as some others we've done.
well,
We
could
cut out pretty
try it.
it's
good.
okay. No, we're
Okay,
okay.
take two.
We're okay. No, we're okay. We're okay. So what do you think she should do next?
That's a tough one, frankly.
Right. Well, I always
Because
ask tough questions, you know that.
I don't think that she'll decide, maybe her parents will decide what she should do
Her
next.
parents will decide.
Yeah,
Okay, even after all this education, she still has to have her.
they'll play a role in what she does next.
So, but what do you think she should do next?
What do I think she should do?
Yeah. What is your view on that?
Yeah,
Go to medical school next.
yeah. I'm not prepared to answer that. I think probably it would be wonderful if some right man like Adam came along, swept her off her feet.
You want hairspray?
Well, Adam's already married, so.
I said like Adam.
Like Adam. Okay.
And swept her off her feet, but he has to be very tall.
He has to be tall, why is that?
Well, as soon as I walked out of the salon, a big thing of wind came
Okay.
and then it's
Yeah,
like,
and
I don't think she's unusual, I mean, she's not unusually tall.
yeah, I didn't even go to my normal one.
Came
I went
with
to
a good
one I
bank
could walk
account.
just so I could take my car to the beach.
She has to have
And I ended up
a
being
big
fine,
bank
yes.
account too?
yeah, that would be
Okay,
not
so a tall-
helpful necessary.
A tall, rich guy. We thought that she would marry somebody down here of Hispanic origins, but they're all short.
Well, that already took care of
All right,
that.
right along.
What are we doing?
Well, right along.
It's a good interview?
It's.
Does it, I know it doesn't.
Dad, you have enough film,
Didn't
don't
warm
you?
up. Yeah, I got enough film.
Yeah, we'll have to rehearse a little on this.
Yeah.
There she is.
Okay, so you have that interview.
There we go.
Say your name, everything.
Yeah, say your name and everything.
We're Jackie and Will Layton,
All right.
original landlords
The originals.
of Sharon when she moved to Miami.
And they had to sell their apartment after Sharon was in there for about a year and a half, 2 years.
2.5.
2.5 years.
Meanwhile, when I met them, this wasn't even
This was an idea.
idea, and now we're
Number two.
Now we're number 2.
Number 2.
So what do you know? I move in and
Look what happens.
You make us fertile.
as long as it's not me, quite yet.
That's what I put on your card. You get something like you get a law degree and you get 2 kids.
Yeah, totally.
So what happens if she goes to med school now? Oh, yeah, we have.
I'm thinking about it.
Really?
I wish.
No.
I don't want to be in school for another 8 years. You
Yeah,
know?
you do. You just want to moosh off your parents as long as you can.
Exactly. Oh, good.
Bye-bye. She's looking for an excuse to go in the water.
Yeah.
So Marty, you proud of me?
Okay. Let me
Okay.
get the Bud Light out of
We
here.
need a,
Like, let me face this one and this one and we need the
we need a mom.
My mom, like, looking at the sun directly, like, we're like the lazy photographer. Everybody get him.
We need a mom and a dad. What do you want now? Let's go.
Okay, oh,
I need a brother. We need a brother. I
We need a brother.
Marty.
We need a father.
Wait a minute, there's a whole family here. Wait a minute. Let's get the mother and the 2 daughters.
Mother and the 2 daughters.
Marty, I'm just recording here. Is that okay? But all I'm doing is recording. Okay. Can I ask you both a few questions? Okay. Okay. Now, what does this mean to you today to be with your sister, your mother?
Hey, we got a professional photographer.
Pause.
Question right now.
Waiting, pause. Go interview Angela.
How about this? Oh, that's a good picture.
One more.
Okay.
No, don't look at him. Look at me. There you go.
That's great.
There you go.
Okay, so Sharon.
Thanks, Wayne. Please, no interviewing now.
No, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you.
Totally.
You know anything about this Iraq situation?
Who's Iraq?
Huh? You weren't on any of those pictures, were you?
Panties on that
Were those- Were you in
That was
the-
my thong.
Were you in
That was me going.
Were you in those pictures? Because I thought
Those panties were way too big for what you wear.
I thought I saw a 20-year-old blonde in those pictures. No? Okay. Okay. So we just want to get you on tape saying
Please,
what
I've already,
this day
the
means
sun,
to you.
the drinks. I
What
don't.
this day means to you, and I also want to Go ahead. What does this day mean to you?
This is an amazing day. Thank you.
Okay. Now, what has your father done wrong today so far?
Don't even get me started.
I mean,
Don't
no, I mean,
even.
just list the top 3 or 4 things. I mean, he bought the one ice.
He's trying to take away my credit card, and it ain't gonna happen.
Oh, he doesn't have to do that till tomorrow.
Tomorrow I graduate at 4 though, so he's trying to take it at 5:30.
Okay, he's not gonna get away with that.
Let's milk it out for another 2 to 3 years.
I think, well, I don't think that you need to work for another few years.
Going to prom tonight.
Take everyone else.
Well, I just wanted to
Sorry.
Lenore, is this the day you've been waiting for all your life?
All my life. Can you
Just
imagine
for this day?
the baby?
Okay. How does it feel to not have a baby at home? You've got a lawyer at home.
I'm going to have a baby at home again. I have two babies, a big one, a big baby right
Big
here.
baby and the little. It's worse. You're gonna have 2 lawyers at home now.
Exactly.
That's even worse.
Exactly, but this is the biggest one.
This one over here.
This one here.
Okay.
Is she so cute?
Okay. And what, in your view, has he done wrong today? We're trying to chronicle.
He's been good today.
Okay.
Yesterday he annoyed me a little. Well, I was going to Costco,
Right.
and he said he would come with me, but I knew I was going to have to wait for him. I won't say to do what, but
Was he in the bathroom?
something like that.
Something where he was? What was he doing in the bathroom?
I'm not sure, but I wasn't waiting,
So you left
so
without
I
him?
left without him,
Oh.
which he was happy about, actually.
Okay.
He said he was doing me a favor, but then,
Okay.
of course, when I came back, he said, "Did you get this? Did you get that?"
Right.
And I
Okay.
haven't.
Okay.
So, okay, check please.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
No one can believe that I'm like being away. She's gonna bring down some things. I'm like,
I don't know if it was me or it's the parking.
I looked over here.
I was going to say, it could take all day. There's one really great one.
I bought some in the elevator. Some Pepper Farm Deluxe.
It's a Ray cake? It's Smokey Robinson? What?
Hey, can you pose for that picture again? Girls?
I don't agree with that at all. I'm just gonna put it on there. You ready?
One more pose. Oh, yeah.
Where do we go here? Are we in it? Like, why don't we get right there?
We should only get 2 worn down than this.
The future lawyers, let's go.
What do I do?
Right here. There we go.
You look wonderful.
One more, look at you both and you look. Wait, you're going over there and telling Richard. You gotta open it. That's what they're posing. No, there must be someone that I'm missing.
I'm like, I always feel like I'm in the baby that way. How are you? I know. Good. It's on video, it's on cameras. We got this. Here. Now it's documented.
Next one, once the sun goes down, the breeze kicks up.
Totally informal. Hey!
You did go home after all.
Totally informal, for real. Thank you. Thank you for the flowers. Gorgeous. It's totally excellent.
Well, you must be right here now.
Thank you. Who's here?
Are you serious?
But I know, I don't know why.
Told me to come back.
Not a lawyer. Lawyer,
writing every day. I spent like 2 months to read. I buy a reading degree, like what the hell was I thinking?
Okay? Okay. Feel to be almost a graduate.
Fabulous.
It feels good?
Feel good.
Okay. Was there much cheating at the law school, you think?
Tons.
Tons? Did people
Tons of
cheat?
cheating.
Yeah, what was
Well,
it like?
I mean, I'm just going to say it. I'm not going to name any names, but if a certain cheats at Cranium, and, you know, her name's Sharon Schneiderman, she can't hum a song and she has to do something kind of like, then I think that that's a good evidence to show that there might have been cheating at the law school.
So, a lot of right?
Definitely. We're not going to mention any names, Sharon Schneiderman, but you know.
Okay. All right. And what about you?
What am I?
Now, did you?
What about me? No.
You never cheated?
Never.
Never cheated?
Everything by the books.
Okay. And you think you'll still get into the bar?
We're hoping.
Well,
We haven't been notified for an interview yet, so that's really good. That's really promising. All the felonies have been written down. You know, all the jail time served, and my civil rights have been restored. So things are looking good.
That's good. And what kind of law are you going to practice?
You know, I'm looking to not really practice any law, give any advice, or read any books or anything like that. I'm just looking for, I don't know, the non-law law. So yeah, that's kind of what I'll be doing.
So you're not going to do anything. You're just going to, but you want to get paid for it?
I'm looking for a job. Heavy fanning.
Heavy fanning?
Heavy fanning.
Well, you're in the right area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
She's going to learn her craft, a little bit of her craft, here in Miami for a friend that's okay. But then she's building up to come to Washington to stepdaughter, all right?
That's right.
Is that true?
It's been revealed, my plan.
You want to work at
However,
stepdaughter?
I've heard a dirty rumor that they actually practice law, they produce law, and, you know, I'm not really into that. As I said before, I don't want to practice any law, I don't want to do any law, I'm not really into giving any advice or reading any books.
No, we pay just for appearances.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, well that's good. Well, some people from your law school class are going to medical school next, because there aren't any jobs for lawyers out there, you know that, right?
Well, you know, actually, I'm thinking about the janitorial route myself. So you can get paid cash up front, put in a few hours, empty a few trash cans.
Okay.
I might be down with that. If the hourly rate is set
About what
right, $7 an hour, I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's good.
You know, I've already got an assistant.
Right. Who's
Her name's
that?
Sharon Schneiderman.
There you go.
The cheater, right?
The cheater, yeah.
Cheated her way through law school. Okay, we got that on tape. That's good to have. That's good to have.
This guy.
Tell me, okay, well, how do you know Sharon?
I went to law school with her, and I know her from after-school activities I can't go into at this point.
Like what? What do you, like what? Just give me 2 examples.
A lot of law review, studying it late at night.
You graduated?
Karaoke last year.
Okay, and you're a public defender?
JD of 2003, public defender.
Okay, and so what kind of clients do you have?
Right now I'm in the juvenile division, so I have all the kids.
So you get the kids who commit crimes back on the street?
Yeah.
For free?
Exactly, for free.
At city expense, right?
Yep, the city pays me to put them back out to commit the crimes.
And you feel good about that?
I do, actually.
Okay, all right.
I like to try to, I get them when they're young so I can make a good impression.
How do you feel about these Iraq people? That's probably good news for you, right?
Yeah.
All the stuff going on in Iraq?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You gotta get heavy duty on the video. On a graduation video, you get heavy duty. What are you doing?
Are you denying any knowledge of that?
No, I know.
You should be orders.
No, I deny no knowledge of any of that stuff. In fact, if I was in there, I'd clean that place up.
You would?
Exactly, but I wouldn't go in there.
You may have to defend some of those people, right, as a public defender, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, and how do you feel about that?
I have no problem defending anyone.
You defend anybody, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe everyone has their right. Exactly. I believe everyone have their constitutional rights. So.
Everybody does, right? Okay. And what kind of relationships did you have with Sharon?
Well, I don't really want to go into that.
Take the fifth. It's okay.
I'll take the fifth on that one. No, we're friends. We're good friends.
You're good friends, and you're going to remain good friends?
I hope so, though. She's moving away from Miami.
That's right.
It's rough.
So I want to invite you to come to to Washington anytime you want. You can stay at the Schneiderman house.
Thank you.
Plenty of room. Okay, is that okay, Marty?
Absolutely. Any
Okay,
public
anytime.
I won't bring any of my kids with me.
For months or years at a time. It's okay.
All right, great.
It's okay.
Okay, what are you doing next weekend, man?
Come on now.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It's good to know that there are people like you in Miami.
No, thank you.
That's why we don't live here. Well, let me ask you a real frank question.
Let's start with that frank question.
Did you ever think Sharon would make it?
I have to admit, Shelley and I shouldn't speak for Shelley.
No, Shelley has said you.
We had some thought that she would make it until Thanksgiving of freshman year.
You didn't think she'd make it until then, right?
No, not that we didn't think she could make it. We thought that perhaps she would decide it wasn't for her.
Okay, and why do you think that?
I should probably say something along the lines of we thought she was too creative and sort of too full of spontaneity. Sort of like adhere to the rigid structure of the law school curriculum, but the reality is we thought she was going to law school to avoid work.
And she's done it.
And she's done it, but
she's been very successful.
I do suspect that she'll find avoiding work even more fun not being in law school than she found avoiding work being in law school.
That's the way I always viewed it too. I think there was, we've done a psychoanalysis of her, and I think that you're right on.
Although I should also say that our perhaps suspicion that maybe the law school never would be less successful than it's been makes it that much more impressive, Sharon. Really, it does.
Well, I'm sure that you're proud being her brother-in-law.
I am proud.
Okay.
I am proud.
And probably surprised.
Well, some element of sort of happy surprise in the successful completion, sure.
I hear that you're moving back to Washington just because Sharon is coming back. That was the lure.
Well, there was in fact some sort of smoke-filled room deal making between Shelley and Sharon, which sort of agreed to seal one another's fate.
Right.
Sort of we intend to be her landlord, as you may know.
She's going to.
Right. So we hope that she didn't take any sort of tenants' rights crosses in this law school graduation.
Did you hear the previous interview where some of her classmates said she was cheating her way through law school?
Is that what they said? Cheating?
Yeah. She cheated her way through law school. First of all, does that surprise you? Does that make you think less of her as a consequence? I mean, do you think that she's a real scum for cheating?
No, I would sort of call it sort of a creative success, strategy.
Yeah. It's the only way.
I prefer to think of it as this sort of wiliness and the like, not to get sort of overwhelmed with sort of moral judgments and the like.
Right. It runs in the family, I hear.
And in the industry, as I understand. She should be very highly paid for that sort of behavior.
That's good. Okay. Well, that's good. This has been a good interview.
Okay. Well, I certainly have enjoyed it, Wade.
Okay. Thank you. Well, let's start at the beginning here. Let me turn the camera on. Wait a minute. So you don't know Sharon?
I don't. Okay. I just wandered into this party.
Well, I hear that you're her boss. Is that?
No, actually, she was my mentor at Quinteros Prieto.
What's the name
I learned
of
an awful lot under Shert's tutelage.
What kind of law do you practice?
A lot of sexual harassment.
I harassed him for the past year.
Mainly sexual harassment defense.
You defend sexual harassers?
Yeah, we do.
If we can.
Okay.
Based on Sharon's actions.
Okay. So, how much do you charge an hour to get involved in this?
As much as we can get away with.
Right.
In fact, we're thinking about changing the name of the law firm to Dewey, Strom and Howe.
Right. And when?
No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun working with Sharon.
What did she do?
She was a law clerk, and she wrote a lot of memos and briefs for us.
Did she do a good job?
She did a very good job. We're actually sorry to be losing her.
So you'd hire her back?
Absolutely, in a heartbeat. But she wanted to go up to Washington and try to get a job with her dad if the rules against nepotism weren't so firmly in effect at his part.
Do you ever think that maybe if you paid her a fair wage, she'd come back? Do you ever think about it that way?
I thought maybe if we paid her anyway, it would be enough to bring her back.
I think the big issue is the fair wage with her.
I think that
So, we've got, it's, I think she was embarrassed to be making the wage that she was making, and I think that was the big issue.
I'm not sure if we paid her at all. Sharon, we pay you when you work
No, it's pro bono. Pro bono, for sure.
Or pro bono,
For the
right.
cause, for the cause.
Right.
It was kind of like a work
But certainly, how much
with a lot of study and very little work.
given the fact that she, will probably graduate tomorrow, okay?
Probably.
Probably graduate tomorrow. You would invite her to work with your firm anytime, right?
Absolutely. On a pro bono basis.
On a pro bono basis, okay. That's right. Well, that's what she's going to be doing in Washington, just working for free.
I'm sure, until she's able to get a job.
Okay, do you want to deliver a message for Sharon on this tape, as you say?
I do. I just want to say it's been a pleasure and a privilege working with Skechers, and I'm sure she's going to drive a lot of in the D.C. area, and I wish her the best of luck.
Okay.
And I hope she's going to come back and visit with us.
She'll be back.
I think we can send her a ticket. She'll be back.
All right, we can do that.
Okay.
Well, she's going to have to come back through Florida to go over to Marco Island.
That's true. That's true. And to the shirt.
That's just it.
At which time we're going to have a huge party over there on one weekend when her parents are around.
Oh, okay. Well, the parents will never see this tape, so that's good. That's good for them to know. Okay. That's good. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay. Now, I'm going to interview you separately, but you can chime in. I only have one of you on tape. If you can get a little bit closer. Okay, so tell me, why are you here?
We're here to see Sharon.
Why?
Congratulate her on finishing law school, because that's awesome. Alright, I didn't think she would.
You didn't think you would?
No.
A lot of people.
We thought she'd party out.
People are saying that. Now, are you both graduating?
Yeah.
And you're in the same class?
Yep.
Okay. And so I guess people are proud of you too. Where do you come from?
Georgia.
You're from Georgia. Do you have your family coming in for this?
Yep, they're all over there.
They're over there. And what about you? You're from
I'm from Buffalo, New York, and my family's over there.
Buffalo. That's a long way from Miami,
Yes.
boy. I mean, and what are you going to do when you graduate?
I'm going to be a public defender in West Palm Beach.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. And you?
Hopefully keep living with my parents.
What are you going to do?
Keep living with my parents.
Oh, so you're going to move back to Georgia?
No, get a nice condo on the beach.
Yeah. Do you think law school is hard? I mean, everybody talks about Miami Law School with the basket weaving courses. I just want to verify that it's that easy.
Undergrad might be, no.
Not law school.
It wasn't classes weren't that bad.
Okay. Did you find the quality of the students to be as good as, like you might get in high school or something like that?
Of course.
Think so?
Probably smarter. They're better than kids in high school.
Better than high school?
Intelligent. It's like the same type of people getting together, because like a lot of people were weeded out in the beginning. So Miami was a tough school. I have nothing to compare to. That was the only law school I went to.
Right.
So.
Did you get into any place else?
Yeah, I did. I got into Maryland. I got into American and a couple of other places.
So you chose Miami because
I didn't get into USC.
No, you didn't get. Oh, so you.
And I wanted to go somewhere warm.
Oh, okay, so you're here for the weather.
Basically.
Okay.
As you heard previously, I am from Buffalo, New York. And
Yeah.
weather.
So you're just down here for the weather.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and you're going to be a public defender.
Yes,
That's
I
good.
am.
That's good. That's good. And you're here because of the weather too?
Exactly. I lived here when I was younger too.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. You want to say something nice to Sharon? I mean, we're all surprised that she made it. So say something
I miss
nice.
Sharon so much because she's
Will you?
one of our best friends. So.
No, I'm sure she'll come and visit you.
She will. She can't.
And do you want to say something to
Yes,
Sharon?
Sharon, don't leave. It's okay. You can turn back now. You can live with me. I'm making about $37,000 a year. I will give you a small stipend. Come stay with us.
Oh, that's good. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Come, don't leave. What are you going to live on now, Elsa? I don't know. I'll live on Sharon's parents.
You're going to live on $37,000 a year?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm going to have to bartend, I think, on the side.
Right. At least
boyfriend.
You find out more productive?
Sharon, let me know.
More productive, I bet.
Yeah, I think so. I think I will. But Sharon, it was awesome knowing you, and we had so much fun together in Greece, London, everywhere.
Oh yeah, he's a video.
Come back.
Okay, well that's good. That was a nice thing. Do you want to say something else to Sharon?
Just I'll miss her. She's a good friend, and we'll miss
She's a good
her.
friend and you'll miss her? Okay, so that's good. That's
I'm going to miss her.
Okay. By the way, I just want you to know that Sharon's parents have a big house up in Washington, and anytime you're in the area, for a month or two, or for vacation, let's say you want to bring, bring your like that anytime.
Okay. Well, my husband and I will need a place to live soon, so we'll definitely come by and stay for a couple of years.
Okay, well, we look forward to seeing you there. Thanks.
Gonna be out.
Okay, no, I just want to see whether you want to say something.
No comment. Just tell your sister you love her.
Hey, say something nice about your sister.
For the diet soda?
Yeah, interview the diet soda.
Just say something nice about your sister.
It's good for fetal ketonuria. That's what it says.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Congratulations, Sharon.
Okay. Well, that was good. You're a very articulate person.
Hey, did you get Lil?
He doesn't want me. No, get my sister-in-law.
Right. Now, how are you related to the bride?
Hey, bride. The bride's mother is the sister of my husband. That was good after one drink.
The bride's mother is the sister of your husband. So you're not really related.
I am. If you weren't my sister-in-law, she'd be my best friend. There you go.
Okay, but you're that close to Sharon. How many times you live?
Sharon who? Who's Sharon?
You live.
Is that one of your kids? Sharon? Sharon? Do you have a kid? Sharon?
You live just a few hours from Sharon.
2 hours.
So how many times did you come over to visit her during the time she was here?
Nobody likes her. Family. That's a good question.
Yeah. So
I didn't think about that. I don't know that I have a quick answer for that question.
did you ever come over to visit her and wish her well?
No, I wished her well, but I did not come.
Okay. You got a big boat over where you are,
The reason
right?
I didn't come over here, she wasn't invited. This is the East Coast, which is the least coast, and I live on the West Coast, which is the best coast.
Well, you've got a nice big boat now. Did you ever invite her to go out on your boat?
Yes. Gotcha.
Okay. And how many times has she been out?
Did you ever come out? No, she doesn't.
So she's never been out on
We
your
don't have a
boat.
disco on the boat. Oh, she's on the boat. She's on the boat.
Okay.
But we don't have a dance. We went out on the boat, didn't we? Yeah, we went out on the boat.
One final
We don't
question.
have a dance floor anymore, so it's not good for her.
Well, I don't even think you know. I mean, you've never been over here to visit her. She's never been out on your boat. That's your life. Have you ever played tennis with her?
No, I have not.
Okay, so all right. Well, I only have another minute on this tape for you. I've got to go, interview more important people who know her, who really know
I just want to tell
Sharon.
you something important, though.
Yeah. I mean, there's some people who are here who really know Sharon.
But I want to tell you something important. My wedding, we made it very clear that if Ken and I got divorced, she would represent me. I felt I had the ace in the hole. Well, now Ken is starting his stuff because he says that Sharon's going to represent him in the divorce.
I think that's good. But anyway, I want to interview people who know better. I just want to,
I think it's a good idea.
Are you surprised that she made it through? You've known her for a long time, right?
No way, she breezed through.
You think she breezed through?
She and her study Nazi, it was in the bag.
Hey, what?
She and the study Nazi, it was in the bag.
Study Nazi? And who might that be?
Maddie?
Marty? Are you call him the study Nazi? Okay. And you resent that?
No, I think it's a good thing.
Good, okay.
Two of them, there was no stopping them.
That's good. Okay.
A
Well,
lot of people in Sharon's class benefited from the study Nazis. Richard?
well, is there anything nice that you want
I think she's the best, and I'm sure that she's going to end up being Judge Sharon on NBC.
Okay, well, that's good.
John? Good. Excellent.
Nobody said that before, so that's good.
That's a good one.
Okay. Does your mother want to say anything?
Terrific.
It's a little bit difficult because
I know. I'm in the sun, and I'm speechless.
You're speechless? I hear you've been waiting for this day your entire life.
My entire life.
That's right. And there have other been days that you've waited for your entire life, right?
Shelley's wedding, Danny's wedding.
That's right. Okay. So there are other days. So this isn't a big deal.
Shaving your ears.
This isn't a big deal for you, right?
Done everything.
Anything's a party. And now you're happy that Sharon's coming back?
Yeah.
As you get your room back?
I'll be happier when she moves down to Shelley's apartment after the bar.
After the bar. But for the next 2 or 3 months, and what happens if she doesn't pass the bar?
She'll pass.
Okay. And Marty's going to be in there with her
Every step of the way.
Okay, well, that's good.
Every step of the way.
Is there anything nice you'd like to say to your daughter?
That I love her very much.
Shot in the fridge, I'm like,
Her. You don't understand that literally my mom and the other day. She's the greatest.
Better than your other daughter? I mean, if she's the greatest, you can't have 2 greatest daughters. I mean, how do you... I wanted you to just compare the 2.
No, I'm not gonna. No, you're trying to get me in trouble.
No, but you said the
You're
greatest.
trying to get me
Then
in
use a
trouble.
superlative like the greatest, and everybody else is less
But
great.
Wayne, you're the greatest.
That's true.
Does that mean that Marty's not the greatest?
Yes.
Does that mean that Carol's not the greatest?
Yes, I mean, if I'm the greatest, then the other's not the greatest. And I'm just surprised by what you said about Elliot, so I think we better end this. I think we better end this. Okay?
Shelley's by pecking order, right? Each one is greatest in their own genre. Okay,
You're not
who's
gonna get out of
greater? Jesse or Noah?
You're not going to get out of this. I would never use superlatives with my children. I think it's unfair.
Oh, in other words,
I think it's inhumane.
Right, you don't like either one of them.
No, I think you just don't use superlatives, and I'm surprised that you did it. That's all I want to say. That's just all I want to say, okay? But thanks for the interview anyway, okay?
That's because I'm getting fatter as the camera's getting smaller.
I've heard that from a member of your family. Thank you very much. Well, it's not now, but I'm not going to lie to you. Like, do you want to say something?
No, I don't have anything to say.
What would you like to say about your mother-in-law? We were just talking about your mother-in-law. You were saying certain things about her. I just want to get them on tape.
I think that she must be so proud to see how successful her children and grandchildren have been.
Will, that's not what you were saying. Just say the truth, though.
That she's very
What were you saying to me before this tape went on?
proud of Sharon.
She said that to you?
She did, and she said how fortunate she is that her children have and grandchildren have achieved so much with her work.
But that's not what you were telling me a minute ago.
Exactly what I was saying.
Okay, and that's your story?
That's my story.
Okay, that's your story. You stick to it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is Angela's mother?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you must be proud of your daughter, right? You surprised that she got through law school?
I'm not surprised. She is probably more surprised.
She's more surprised than you are? You had confidence the whole time?
Confidence in her the whole
What if I told you that she told me before that she cheated her way the whole way through?
I wouldn't believe it.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
I got it on tape. You want to see it?
Well, yeah, I do.
Yeah, she cheated her way through. Now, how is she going to get past the bar? It's a little bit more difficult to cheat on the bar.
You're absolutely right. I don't think she can do that.
I think she'll ever do that.
She'll never win. She knows that. That's my philosophy.
But she's looking forward to taking the bar. How many? Just give me a guess. How many times do you think she's going to take it before she passes?
I think she's going to pass the first time around.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's not what you told me right before the interview. Didn't you say 5 times?
No, I did not. No,
You're denying it now, right? You're denying that you told me that you thought Angela was going to take 5 times to pass the bar.
No, I did not. No, I have to be confident she's going to pass the first time around.
I'm sorry. All right. I'll get something. Wait a minute. I'll get over there. Okay, say something nice about Sharon and Angela. You want to say something nice about either
They
of
are
them?
the two hottest girls in Miami Beach.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I just love.
Run over there and take a picture. I may be back.
What a guy. Reminds me of my old days.
You wish.
Alex goes first.
Okay, everybody. Okay, I'm looking at your face.
He's the professional. Everyone look at him.
Okay, everybody.
Look at him, then look at me.
Okay, everybody get your picture.
One,
Get the non-professionals.
hand professional. Okay. You want another one?
Thanks, Alex.
Wine.
Where does she go?
I'm as white as I go.
I know.
All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Now this little group.
Well, then you don't want to.
He knows the bar mitzvah circuit.
I went the candid place. Organization.
Weddings and bar mitzvahs a specialty.
Everybody look at me. Okay, everybody do something crazy. This is not. There we go. The picture.
Charles Angels.
All right, wait a minute. Let me get it.
Okay. One more. Okay, perfect. All right. Over here. Give me a Sharon.
Thank you.
One more. Yeah.
One more. Okay, one more.
So get on this.
Perfect. Oh, that's
Take them with
You gotta start this silence.
Silence!
It's starting. So
Kool-Aid and orange juice is over there. She's got the floor.
Cher wanted to open the champagne, and we felt like we needed an excuse for the drinking, of course. And I thought that I'd spare everyone the parental toast because there's a lot of competing. And it would get very schmaltzy very fast. So first I'll start by celebrating everyone who's graduating law school.
All right.
And we know personally in the Schneiderman family what an achievement that is. I'm the only one in the Schneiderman family who actually doesn't know personally what an achievement. So congratulations. I know we have some very good lawyers because I was just talking to your mom. And I know you must be a very good negotiator because you managed to convince her that in fact going to summer was actually better for you than the job in Washington. So I know you'll be a great lawyer. But to everyone, and then to Sharon, and this is a particular achievement. Sharon has been the baby's family, which I know can be a mixed bag, and I will say has had very, very, very big shoes to fill. Siblings. And she has always really found her own route, and even going through law school has really, I think, braved new paths. And I will also take somewhat responsibility for encouraging her to move back to Washington because I just moved back to Washington. So I will take responsibility, especially but seeing not just that Miami's a fabulous place, but what a fabulous community both law school has been, but her friends have been. So to Sharon, this is an amazing success for you personally, professionally, and so I give you full credit for making it, for not just making it, but doing it your own way, and for the incredible people that you surrounded yourself with, and for all the achievements, law school related or otherwise, because there are other achievements outside law. We'll recognize those. So I know there were some other graduations here and whatnot. So cheers to everyone and to the parents and family and friends that supported this. Yay! Here, here.
Very nice.
Very nice. Amazing.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
I've got mom. Everyone's crying. Speech. Speech. Come on. I'm like, that's a more booze. Enjoy. Seriously. We're celebrating. Thank you. Give a toast. Richard, give a toast. I know. Thank you for coming. Michelle, that was amazing. Thank you. No, screw the toast. Everyone is on fun. Where's Daddy? Where's Danny? Hey. There's Dad. He's my dad. He's my dad. Where's your name?
Speech. Oh, you did great, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
I think you should turn it.
Where? Are you on your way? Honestly,
and it's for everyone else, not just me, for all the graduates.
Justin, do a good job. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
I just want to make it this is like unbelievable. She was the baby. And somehow with the third child, I think she's so much more fun. Enjoyed her in a way. The two older kids went off to college. We had her for 4 years of high school and went to the club and exercised every night. She left and we went to pot, so. Anyway, we're just so proud of her. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that she would accomplish this. And as Shelley said, her circle of friends has always amazed me. She has the most wonderful friends, all of you who are here.
They're not in a circle, actually.
They're in a semi-circle. But each one of you who are friends who we know visited us in Washington or Marco have really been such a positive. Similarly, she is just a wonderful, wonderful, Miss Congeniality. You know, she has everybody's life, including ours. Anyway, we're really proud of her.
Sure, for president, 2000.
We'd be better off.
And I can always say in all seriousness, Sharon, give me my credit card back.
Yeah, we've had fun with that one. Hey, all the graduates, drinks are on me. Parents, everything. Outside of the visa. We're going down. You're going down. Be prepared to get
No, there you go. Now it's on. What did you want to say?
Let's hear what.
It was starting. Graduation day.
Graduation Central, mother of the grad. All right.
Okay, where's the cap and gown? Did you try it on?
Oh yeah, put on the cap. Doesn't look very good. No, you'll see.
You'll see when we get there.
Yeah. All right, just a few more minutes. Hold your horses.
Horses have been held. All horses. Okay, the grass is fixed.
Please be held. Oh, that's a good thing. Picture time. Picture time.
Picture. This is it.
God, that is so cute. Your dress. You look so cute, the two of you.
I know we match, kind of.
Look at that.
Oh my god, I like that. That's
Thanks.
Bye.
Leave it to us, we're already late.
I know. That is
Go to it.
Thank you.
Go to it.
Okay, break a leg.
Bye.
There's the graduation's mom.
Here we go. Oh yeah, I better hold
Good to see you. Have a slow.
stripes and bright through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ringing, the bombs bursting in give proof through the night that our man was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and the home of the
And today the students. Thank you for blessing their hard work and bringing us this day of celebration.
Ceremony. I would also like to welcome today's honorary tree recipient, journalist for the New York Times. Lori S. Silvers, member of the University of Miami Board of Trustees and president Hollywood Media Corporation. She is also an alumna of the University of Miami School of Law. Ernesto Obey II, member of the University of Miami Board of Trustees and the Senior Vice President and Chief Technology Officer, Quality and Reliability, Fairchild Semiconductor Corporation. Mr. Descobey is an alumnus of the University of Miami College of Engineering. Robert Blake, Vice President and Secretary of the University. Elizabeth S. Katzen, President of the School of Law Alumni Association. Jeanette Hausler, Associate Dean and Dean of Students. Kenneth Kaiser, Professor of Law, is our Grand Marshal. To my right, Aaron Pothurst, member of the University of Miami Board of Trustees, are formally introduced in a few moments. Henry Latimer, member of the University of Miami Board of Trustees and shareholder, Greenberg Trout, PA. Mr. Latimer is an alumna of the University of Miami School of Law. Ronald Stone, member of the University of Miami Board of Trustees and president of the Comprehensive Companies. Mr. Stone is an alumnus of the University of Miami School of Business Administration. Dr. Louis Glazer, Provost and Executive Vice President of the University. Associate Dean and Professor of Law, Stephen Snavely. Reverend Zillman.